Okay, interview with Gary Setchell after Bedford Town 2, Coalville 1. Gary, I would say turn up for the books, but it went really well, didn't it? Great result for the side.
Yeah, and realistically, that is not a turn up for the books because we know we're capable. But let's get things into perspective. Coalville are a top side, and come May, anyone who finish above them will probably win the league, but certainly be in the home side in the playoffs. They're a real good side. They went to Notts County last week and won. They've got classy players all over the pitch. Losing playoff finalists last year, great manager, great team, and what we done today was showed a lot of grit, determination, heart, and we played some good counter-attacking football. For all Coalville's possession and prodding and probing, they didn't really, Pedro's made a great save first half with the low down and the rebounds come out and the lad was offside. If it goes in, I think he gives the goal. That's a great save. And apart from loads of crosses and free kicks that Pedro's dealt with and Sam Dreyer and Kai dealt with most of the day, Keeble, Wolverton, they didn't really had too many opportunities at goal where your heart in the mouth moment. So I've got to credit the players. I think we've had to outwork Coalville today because they had a lot more of the ball than us. But to a man, the players are excellent, every single one of them.
And started really well, like last week again. Got onto the right front foot, didn't we? And really didn't look back. Connor obviously scoring a very well worked goal first to start.
And again, that's something that I ain't just saying it for the fun of it. That's something we worked on in training. We moved Connor from the left to the right this week and switched Drew over for a reason. We thought Connor could get at the left back, and that's exactly what he did every time he got the ball. He sort of, he caused them food problems. I was worried about him, and Connor's now getting the results that he deserves because, he's not that show pony anymore. He puts a big shift in for the team. He works hard. He's back defending. He's back making tackles. He's using his body, and he's got outstanding quality that nearly every manager that I talk to after the games always give him a special mention. They know about him. So props to him. He's working hard at training. He's working hard in games. But it's not all about Connor today. That's about the 14, the squad, the club. That's a brilliant result for us.
From those that were here, of course, and we had a great movement forward for the second goal. Hugh, perfect ball, cut the defence, sliced open, and Afi really did out-muscle to finish well, didn't he?
Yeah, and again, we're working on more shaping training. Last year, we could get away, but we could turn up, we could play, we had good players, we had a good budget for the league, and we had the best players. This year, we're having to graft, we're having to work, we're having to outthink and outwork teams. We're having to plan meticulously, starting with Martin Knowles, the scout. He's doing a great job and we get some good information. And then we take that into training with Graham and Gorgs on a Tuesday and Thursday, myself and Daz. And we come up with a way that we think we can win the game and hurt the opposition and try and stop the opposition playing. And, that's what we get paid for. And, when we was losing, we weren't a million miles away. Now we've started winning. People think we're a brilliant team. We're just getting a little bit of rub and a bit of confidence into the boys. The oldest outfield player today was 27 years old, Joe Butterworth. 19-year-old centre half who was excellent. 21-year-old centre half who was excellent. 23-year-old right back. We're littered with Connor, Drew, 21. We're littered with young players at this football club, and it'd be hard to keep them together because one or two of them move on to bigger and better things. But we've got the nucleus of a great squad here. We've got a great foundation as a club, and we're starting picking the results up that we deserve, and that's come through hard work from the staff and the lads on the training ground. Nothing else.
Do you feel with Coalville it was a little bit of after the Lord's Mayor's show for them?
Possibly. They'll be pointing at that, but I know their manager reasonably well. I've been managing against him, well over a decade. He would have almost certainly warned his players against that, but subconsciously, I wouldn't want to be Kings Langley Monday night because Coalville will definitely come out the blocks at them Monday night. That's a dead cert. He'll have them fully wound up for that. And we've got to try and lay a glove on Alva Church here Tuesday because we certainly didn't lay a glove on them last time I was there.
And do you feel therefore that having just played Alva Church, it's advantage to neither side because we both know how each other's play, or is the FA Trophy game just another game?
Well, we made a lot of changes. We had a lot of injuries, didn't we, early in the first half. They're a good side. We've got the three teams who are in the FA Cup first round. Obviously, Coalville, Alva Church, they need them. So that's the level of opposition we're playing against. And listen, when I walked through the door 2 years ago, if someone would have said in 18, 19, or in 2 years' time you're going to be beating Coalville at home in a league match, I'd have thought, hang about, we must have done all right here then. So that's exactly what we've done. You know, we've just, the 2 wins have just kept the snow away from the door. If there was any naysayers, so to speak, they've been put back in the box for now. But no doubt, if we lose again, they'll soon rear their heads again. But we'll just keep concentrating, worry about what we're doing. All the outside noise, I can't be bothered with.
Just an update from Matt Maloney, who hasn't been involved for a few weeks. What can you tell supporters on that?
No, Matt just he weren't getting the chance. He just come and see me and said that he was going to take time out from football. That's tough. Young lads come out of the pro game. They're not really, ready for non-league football. He played last year, but he was playing in the team at a time when we weren't doing well. But and that weren't because of him, obviously. But we've changed things around, and that's just football, and that's sad because he is a great lad as well and a lovely kid. So I wish him all the best.
And finally, pressure? What pressure?
Yeah, exactly. Pressure.
It must be good to have got back-to-back wins on the board and to see us.
I think any club in the position that we're in, put back-to-back results together. That shows that we're together. We've got a lot of heart. We've got a lot of